righty, ladies and gentlemen, we are ready for our final real one. Ladies, are you ready? All right, I'm ready. Come on out. Come on out, single king. Come on in and see your lady. How you doing?
Doing great. How you doing?
Wonderful. Thank you so much for coming out. Would you share with these queens your name, your age, and what you do?
My name is Cedric, and I'm 44, and I'm a producer, promoter, and substance abuse counselor.
That's a beautiful thing. Okay, share with these lovely ladies what makes you a real one.
I mean, a real one is someone that's genuine, organic. You don't fake the funk. Just give it to you real.
Okay, that's who you are. Very good. What are you looking for in a real one?
What I'm looking for in a real one is another real one. Somebody that's loyal, somebody that's honest and transparent, as I am.
Okay. In relationships, there are heartbreakers, deal breakers. We call them red flags. What are things you're not going to tolerate?
Lying.
Okay. Any others, or lying's the main one?
I can deal with everything else.
Okay.
We too grown to be telling lies at this age.
All right, just keep it real. Just keep it real. For the fun of it, what do you like to do for fun?
For fun, man, I like catching live shows, traveling, recently going hiking.
Okay. I see in your hand you have some. Tell the fans what you're working with.
Yeah, I have a steer, so I'm into horseback riding, line dancing, trail rides as well.
Okay. Are you a black cowboy?
I am.
Very good. Okay. Did you ride here on a horse?
I did. It's parked outside.
Okay. I'm gonna shout out that horse. Okay. Well, the hearts have not been broken. Okay. So you're looking really good. So we're gonna go a little deeper. The ladies may want to know the answers to some of these questions. Have you ever been married?
I have.
Okay. May I ask why that marriage did not see till death do you part?
It was an arrangement.
An arranged marriage?
Yes.
Were you like in India or somewhere else?
Nah, it was here.
Wow. Okay. And it just wasn't. Why did it not work out?
I mean, the contract was fulfilled.
Okay. Wow. Okay. Interesting. Would you like to be married again?
Sure.
Okay. Do you have any children?
I do.
Okay. How many?
I have one.
All right. Maybe they do. Maybe want to know the age. Maybe. Do we want to know the age?
He's 15. We got a son.
Okay. Interesting. All right. Do you want more children?
I'm open to it, but it's not a deal breaker.
All right. All right. Very good. Okay. I want to throw it to you. Do you have a question you'd like to ask each of these lovely ladies?
Yeah. So, what do you think the struggle is in finding love at our age?
That's deep. Let's take some steps forward. Let's take some steps forward and talk to each of these lovely ladies. Name, age, and answer to the question.
Hi, I'm Golden Godiva. I'm 43 years old. I don't think it's really much of a struggle. I think it's just being in the right place, in the right time, around the right people.
And this is the right place and the right time. Yeah, that's a great answer. All right, let's take a step forward. Name, age, and answer the question.
My name is Candace. I'm 40. I think one of the biggest problems that we face finding love in this day and age is like really consistency. Like, being consistent with a person. Right now, it's not like how it was back and forth. Things are open. It's a lot of clubs, a lot of beaches, a lot of places and things that you can do, and it's a lot of opportunity out there. And if one person isn't really focused on the other one, then that can be the reason why it doesn't work out.
True.
Okay, let's go down to this lovely lady. Name, age, and answer the question.
My name is Dexter. I'm 34, and I think the problem is the internet. Honestly, I grew up when we had to go sit at a computer and dial up and get to that source, and then we leave. So I feel like it's too much of, like, you see so much, like, oh my God. So when you see it all on the internet, it makes you want that instead of what is right around you. So you just lose sight of things that are right in front of you and things around you because you want that baddie with the aesthetics on Instagram. So, and women too, the guy with all the money and the Rolex and the blingy chains and, so it's just more so about what we see than what we actually feel, with the person. So that's probably it.
Okay. Great question. Okay. You're getting some ideas from these queens. Let's take a step back. I'm going to ask you a few questions and I'm going to throw it to them. But the question I have for you, one of them, a very important one. Let's go. Where would you take a queen on a first date?
Normally on a first date, I would want to go somewhere that we can actually talk, get to know each other, and, not be distracted by everything that's going on.
Okay. Very good. We'll go for one. A good one. What's your love language?
Love language is physical touch and words of affirmation.
Okay. Okay. I'm going to ask each of these ladies that question too. You may want to know what their love language is. It'd be good for you when you take them on that date. What's your love language?
Well, my love language, FYI, I am a chef internationally, so I do cook on ships overseas and at home. My love language is acts of service. So I do love cooking and just doing whatever, to make our lives better, and easier and happier. So yeah, acts of service and touching.
Okay, let's take a step forward. What's your love language?
Mine is physical touch and acts of service. I like a man, and I like to be a woman. So I do like to cater to my man and do things he like make sure he ate, make sure he's comfortable when he get home. He got the things that he like, and I do like physical touch as well.
Okay. Final queen, what's your love language?
I guess I would say physical touch, and I suppose I never really think about this kind of stuff for real. I be focused on self. So and I guess I like being spoiled. So I don't know, what would you call that?
It's spoiled in terms of material thing?
Yeah, like with material, hanging out, traveling,
Gifts.
rubbing my feet, cooking for me.
Acts of service.
Acts of service.
But I love.
You probably want them all. I think most ladies, you'd want quality time. Maybe.
Yeah, and I do like I like a man that can lead. And I wanted to ask because I really need to ask him this question.
Ask this question.
You said a substance. What do you say you were again?
Substance abuse counselor.
So you're against marijuana?
No.
Okay, I have to ask.
That's a natural substance.
Okay, I love the 420 big dog, and I love an older man. So I like the fact that it's like you got your together. Seems nice.
Very good. All right. Anybody else got a question? I'm gonna throw it to the ladies. You got a question?
I know you said you had a 15-year-old. Is your child's mother your ex-wife?
We never were married.
Okay. All right. And y'all relationship is pretty good?
Yes, we co-parent, and I have joint physical custody.
Okay. Is it a son or daughter?
Son.
Son. Mm-hmm. Does he play sports?
No, he's actually a music producer. And
Okay.
successful at that.
Great. Okay.
At what age?
15.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
Wow.
He had a song go viral about 2 years ago on TikTok.
Okay. Well, good job, Dad.
Yeah, thank you.
That's great. You have a question, Queen?
You said that you know how to ride horses?
I do.
Okay, so do you own horses?
I don't own any at the time, but that is a plan in the future to have some land. It takes a lot to maintain horses, so
Yeah,
you got to have the space and the time.
Right. So I love horses myself, and I've actually rode horses before too.
Nice.
Very good. All right. I'm going to ask you a few more maybe. I'm going to go for a spicy one. Hasn't been too spicy today, but I want to go for it still. Religion or politics? Do you want a partner that is religious? Do you want a partner that's political? Not religious, not political.
I'm looking for a partner that is spiritual.
Okay.
Religious is just something that we do on a daily basis. We religiously brush our teeth every morning.
That's right. I said that. Yeah.
Spiritual is someone that has a relationship with God.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So a relationship with God. What about the politics side? Do you want a partner that is political, apolitical?
Political, it doesn't matter. I'm not for either party. So I believe that there's parties that serve our interests more, but in this climate, it doesn't seem like there's been too much of a difference.
Neither of us are winning. Right. Neither, we ain't winning. All right, ladies, I'm going to throw it to y'all again. Do y'all have a question for this king? I got one down here. Okay, let's take a step forward. It's an intimate setting, so ask what you need.
Okay, I know usually, usually older guys go for younger girls. What is the youngest, what's the youngest, the cutoff age for you as far as dating women?
Normally don't do 5 years younger than me.
Okay.
But that's normally, my son's mom is 5 years younger than me, so.
Okay.
That's
okay.
about.
Do you feel like you will be able to keep up, not saying older, but as far as getting out there with somebody who in their 30s, is it too much? Sometimes we like the club. I love to travel. Out of Bahamas, Jamaica.
Oh, yeah.
I'm trying to go to Thailand.
I'm a promoter, so I promote events.
Okay.
I'm always outside, but it's not always for fun. It's mostly for business. But
Okay.
if I do, yeah, I love to get outside.
Okay, so you're not 5 years, but it depends. Maybe it's not 34.
If it's you.
I'm never going to be a homebody.
Okay.
At any age. So,
Okay, that's good.
Remind us of your age again, too. You said
44.
34, 34. So a little 10-year difference, but you'd be willing.
Oh, that's fine.
Okay.
As you get to know her more, she's a queen. No, you might get to know her more, you know. But let's see. Do any other of you question? Yeah.
Glasses off. Okay, so you wear those glasses to see.
Show the camera. Show the camera. Okay.
And why you don't have like prescription sunglasses? You don't.
That
Okay.
was the coolest I've ever seen. That was hilarious. I'm highly entertained. That was cool.
He's got the prescription. Oh, he's got the prescription. Oh, they're making this brother work. Okay. Very good. Yeah, give the camera. Okay.
All right, we can see.
Oh, that was
All right. I was just asking.
Interesting. Very good. That's a great question. No.
They're nearsighted. I mean, because I need glasses too. I'm just trying to see genetics. Yeah.
Face the camera a little more, and then say it into the mic. Nearsighted.
Farsighted.
Okay, he's farsighted. Okay. Okay. Very good.
You on a horse or a car?
Use the mic. Use the mic.
I call my car the horse. You know.
Okay. And I'm okay. Like I'm different, and I like to dress different too, or whatever. I was just trying to put it all together. It's a lot of different styles, and it's okay to wear what you like and what make you feel comfortable, because I'm all about that. But I was just trying to see if you had a concept or idea today.
Yeah, my concept every day is to be comfortable. I don't dress for others, I dress for myself. So this is just an expression I'm feeling today. You know, today is pretty outside, so why not?
I like it. Okay. That was it.
Okay. Godiva, you got a question back there?
I just wanted to know, what's your zodiac sign?
I'm a Pisces.
Okay. And then also, what would you say, like, in all your relationships, even your marriage, what would you say, like, with whatever woman that you've been with, like, what's your greatest quality? Like, as a consensus, what would they all say about you?
I'm a great listener.
Okay.
You just got a question. Okay.
So as far as a woman and a woman's body, what's your favorite part or parts?
Good question.
I mean, I'm a breast man first, so
Tell us why you broke it.
I don't have any.
that can be changed.
It definitely can.
Would you want that change?
I'm still stuck in between. I haven't decided if I want to do my reconstruction or not, if I want to keep it as I am. I'm surprisingly very comfortable in the skin that I am in, but I do also
As you should.
sometimes do miss them. And it's something, if I was married, that I would think about providing for my husband, but off top, I can't say that it's like on the top of my list.
Okay. Very interesting. Did you have other parts you wanted to share, or?
I mean, I love every part of it.
Yeah,
Every part of a woman is beautiful. You know, so,
God knew what
but,
he was doing when he put everything
As
together.
far as, you know, I just, like I said, I'm a breast man. But my ex, actually, the arrangement was because she was a breast cancer survivor, and you know, to help her get treatment here in the States.
Wow.
You know, that's what we did.
Wow, that's
so it
honorable.
wasn't about that, you know, but
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's honorable.
Sweet.
Yeah. Okay. Dude, anybody? I want to throw it to you. Do you have a question for both of them? We just narrowed it down to 2 hearts. Do you have a question for either one of these queens?
Yeah, I guess so, because there's a little age difference. Where do you see yourself in 5 years as far as career-wise?
Okay, let's talk to this queen right here. Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Well, currently, I'm actually trying to build a restaurant in the East Point area of Atlanta. It is known to be a food desert area. There's literally nothing but gas station food there. So I actually specialize in Asian cuisine, which is mostly fresh options, and that's basically what I'm working on. I'm trying to talk to plaza owners to see if I could, find a little spot to just open up and bring some fresh options and healthy options to our community. And I actually live close to that area, so that's another reason. So in 5 years, I see myself providing a great service to the city of East Point, which is healthy, fresh options to the residents there.
That's amazing. Actually, that's where one of my businesses is. So we're definitely needing healthy options over there.
Well, fantastic. Okay, let's go to this queen downtown. Where do you see yourself in 5?
Well, I mean, I'm 34, and so hopefully I'll have my food truck. I do want another baby. My son is driving me crazy, like, Mom, please, give me a sibling. And I'm just like, I don't want to do it alone. I want it the right way. I want a man to woman take this 3-year birth control out my arm to get me, pregnant. I want it to be something that we want and then not just be forced on a man or trapped in somebody, or he's trying to trap me because it's happened before. People trying to trap men, trap women too, So hopefully, with a husband that loves me, that sees my vision of like, babe, here go your food truck, cook, raise these babies, I just really want to experience the normalcy of love and like normal things. I'm not used to normal, like you think because you're beautiful, I'm not used to going on dates all the time and like having men be, getting courted a lot because I'm so like super independent. I do it myself. So I just want to experience real womanhood and being a woman and being, I want another baby, but it can't be by no bum. I need a man that's going to be able to provide. My son's college is paid for. His dad's a chemical engineer. He's a captain in the Navy. He making over 100 racks plus a year. So, I want that same energy with my next baby. You get what I'm saying? So that's all. I just really do want to experience the good things. I just want to be able to relax and be a woman and not always be dual rolled. I'm the masculine one. I'm the woman. I just want to be a beautiful woman and love my man and him show me off and be ready to show off all his fineness and be proud that he got a fine baddie. He's not trying to make me put on a sweater, and a turtleneck. Embrace your baddie.
Embrace your baddie. Okay. All right. Does that work for you?
It worked.
All right. Let's take a step back. I don't want to make you break a heart because it's an intimate setting. We are, I think we're pretty good on time. I want to ask this. Now, in terms of past relationships, not the marriage, just dating and things, would you say there's things that you did wrong in your previous relationships?
Of course, nobody's perfect, but
what is one main thing maybe that you could have done differently to protect a relationship?
Well, I think relationships, you have to go through 4 seasons with a person to really get to know them. So if I haven't made it through those 4 seasons with a person to see how they handle themselves in different situations, then you probably didn't give it a fair chance to let the relationship work because, seasons change just like people. So you gotta see them in different environments, different situations, and see how they handle themselves.
Okay. Have you done anything throughout your dating life to better your next relationship?
Most definitely. I mean, I'm always, I call myself a student of life, so I try to learn something new every day and learn from my past mistakes and, not repeat the same.
Okay. Very good. I want to throw it back to you, ladies. Do y'all have a question for him? Okay, let's bring it on down again. All right.
I guess because I'm not gonna lie, I'm curious about you. So, promoters, do you have to be out at those gigs that you promote? Like, I know if it's club things, you just promote it, or are you actually there at every event, out at everything you promote, and this, that sort of thing?
I promote events or curate events that are for especially my age group, and it's always a themed event. So most of the promotion the work is done behind the scenes. So the actual day of the event, yes, that's the day that I'm gonna be
booted and
running, booted and suited, boots on the ground, ripping and running. So I'm definitely looking for a partner, somebody that understands that aspect of business because it's a strenuous business, it's stressful. So, someone that's not gonna get offended because I can't,
You're busy.
I'm busy, but it's gonna be it should be good for the both of us once it's carried out successful.
Because I was thinking, like, I'm not gonna lie, I feel like I'm really not used to relationships and stuff, so I don't know how that's go. So for me personally, I do like space. I know most people want to be like, oh my gosh, smothered on each other, but I'm a type of person, I like my man to be busy. I'm a busy person. I'm really dedicated to my son, which is why I'm single, because I prefer to focus on my child as a single mother because people are weird and creepy. So I don't really, I'm trying to allow myself the option to get to know men and date and get into that sort of thing. So you're a Pisces, a male Pisces. My sister dated one and it was interesting to watch. How do you handle your emotions? You seem really calm right now. Are you
I've mastered emotional intelligence over the years.
Okay.
It's not always been that way, but you have to.
You a Pisces? I know. Oh, I know.
Yeah.
Okay, so you know when you've learned at this point in age when to calm down and when to make that other fish swim that way, pretty much.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. And how old is your son?
Wyatt is 11 going on 17. He's only child, so he's very mature. He run my house. His dad, he's the man of the house. So he's a grown man. He'll talk to you about everything. He likes anime. He likes basketball. He likes engineering. My son loves science. I was blessed with a cool kid. Like, he's hood. You know what I'm saying? Got cousins that's hood, but he also educated. He does theater. He's been in Connecticut Credit Union commercials, been on billboards in Columbus, Georgia, where we live. So I love my son. That's my little rock star.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I want to throw it back. I don't want to forget about my queen back here. Do you have a question for him?
I don't have a question.
You content though with your heart? You keeping it?
I'm really thinking about it, honestly. So, you know, I'm a Scorpio, so I'm a water too. And, you know, I'm like, I've also am mastering emotional intelligence. So I think I got a good handle on it and understanding, you know, everything, whatever, life. I think you're so intelligent and that you have so much to offer to a lot of people, you know, or like to everybody. And, yeah, I'm gonna pop my balloon on that because you should give to the world, you know.
Outstanding.
Why can't you? Okay, so tell us officially why you're breaking.
Because I just feel like it would be, I don't know, it's something to me. Just feel like it would be like a little roller coaster thing. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like there's some stuff under there. You have a nice poise, nice controlled, you know, everything, but I feel like there's a fire in there and I don't think I want to get burnt. So
Is there a fire in there?
There's definitely a fire in there. I mean, everyone has that inside of them, but you know, this is not the. If I'm not.
It's not the space to,
it's not the space to
you know, get the
fire right now.
flamethrower.
Right.
Yeah, into that. Yeah.
This is cool. Yeah, this
But
is
he's
my
someone that you're
normal
type
demeanor.
aesthetically?
oh yeah, aesthetically, yeah, just his overall everything, yeah, oh yeah. Like
Is she someone that's your type?
smell like man.
I mean, that someone I would have to get to know because I don't have a type.
Oh, okay. So, but the aesthetic, if you were walking, so you'll take.
Aesthetically, yes, I like a woman that dresses and you know shows a little pizzazz, a little razzle dazzle.
Thank
You got the razzle, she got the dazzle. Very good. All right, let's take a step down. I don't want to rush anything, but we've been talking for a brief moment, so we want to see what could happen. Do you have a question for her? She's asked you a good amount. Do you have a question for her?
Yes, let me think. So in your last relationship, what would you say? Something you can improve on going forward.
It's difficult because I really have never, like, only really dated. Like, my son's father was my best friend, like, and we just flipped up, you know what I'm saying? So I can't really say, like, relationship. I know the last guy, I guess I would consider, because he moved in with me and was living off of me. I need to learn how to not be so defensive, I guess, too, because I'm used to people always, like, coming at me and attacking me, like, so I'm always very, like, defensive, and I know that can push people away. So I'm trying to work on that. Like, he's always like, you gotta be so defensive. You relax. I'm just trying. So like I have this thing, people like coming at me. So I'm always like ready to be like, hey, you know. So I'm working on that. That was a big issue with me. Just always like not knowing how to not take it personal sometimes because I feel like I'm being attacked. So just working on that. Like, that's just one of my downsides. Like, I'm very defensive. I would be like, hey, I'm good, or guarded, that type of thing. Like, reclusive, take myself back. Like, hey, you act like a different person today. You're quiet. Like, what's wrong? Like, I guess just, I'm a Pisces. I'm emotional, you know, and I feel like I'm still young. I'm 34, so I'm at least I can admit that, you know, I have to work on not being always on the D, because everybody ain't out to get me. Everybody don't have an issue with me, you know. So yeah.
And what's your sign?
My son?
Sign.
I'm a Pisces.
A
March
Pisces?
2nd.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Real Pisces. Pisces. So yeah, I mean, I don't know. I feel like because you're an older guy, I like people I can learn stuff from, you know? Like, I like older women to be around me because they could be mentors. I just like older people energy because I feel like I've always vibed well with that. I've always felt like before my time. I'm a very mature woman at the end of the day. So I vibe well with the older crowd. So I don't know. I've never really been around a Pisces male before. So, you know, it's interesting. I mean, he seems cool. He seems calm. And the opposite of me, I'm like, you know, energetic, and so I feel like it's like it'll be a cool balance. I feel like my dad would like him. They can drink beer, watch the game together. So, you know, that's very important to me. I love my dad a lot. So
That's good.
Yeah.
Your daddy's girl.
Yeah, I love my dad. I don't play.
No daddy's issues.
No, I got a key to his house. But the crazy thing is, this is my stepdad. This is my mom's ex-husband, but he's been around since I've been 15. So I'm 34. That's my dad. So yeah, he means the world to me.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Any more questions between you two? If not, I might have to ask a final question.
I don't have any.
Okay, we've asked a lot. Do you have any finals?
No. This has been cool.
All right. Well, take a step back with me, both of you. You come towards me, and you stay on this side, you stay on that side. I have a final question for both of you. Final question: do you believe this could be a real one connection?
Yeah, he seems really genuine. I'm just interested. He seems like he's responsible. He's multi-talented. You have a business. You work a lot. You're a hard worker, and you seem like you care about people. The abuse counseling thing. I love people that care. I'm a care. I used to be a CNA too as well. So I just like your vibe. You seem very. I'm a Pisces. I feel your energy. You seem really genuine.
So that's a yes for her. Do you feel it could be a real one connection?
I do.
Clap it up for these two. We got a real one connection, and I love to see it. All right, I'm going to take your mic, kind sir, and you go take your lovely lady that way. Y'all go play on that first date. Clap it up for them one more time. They look good. We got it through, and that's the beauty of this intimate setting. We successfully did it. We hosted a single mom edition, but can you clap it up for these two lovely ladies that made it through? I'm so excited for y'all. I thank y'all for coming out. We tagged them too, so if you were like, dang, nobody snagged these baddies up, you slide in their DMs, okay? Talk to them nice, and they just might talk back, okay? But we thank them for coming out. We thank you for watching. Continue to subscribe, like, comment, share. We want to see you engage with us a little bit more. And if you want to be on the next episode of A Real One, why don't you fill out the link in the description? We'd be happy to have you on our show. Thank you so much, ladies. Clap it up for yourselves. Just do it. You're amazing. You're beautiful. And we'll catch you on the next episode of A Real One. Thank you. Thank you. I know what you're thinking, friends. I want to watch more of his videos. Well, that's a beautiful thing. We've got this video here, which is one of my favorites. I promise you, you won't regret watching it. We also have this playlist if you just want to dive deep into what we do, or this video here, which is groundbreaking, or you can click this if you plan to subscribe, which I hope you do. So thank you for watching, folks. We've got a lot of content just for you. Hope you enjoy.